Hi guys, Neva from Manic Mama. It is Vlogmas day 17. We don't edit here, we just improvise. Day 17, December 17th. Oh, it's 8 days into Christmas, and I know I should be happy. It just fills me with anxiety because I don't have everything done. When everything's done, maybe I'll breathe okay. That'll be like probably the day before Christmas. So, I got Happy Meal. I didn't open it in front of y'all. Can y'all see that pretty card? It is from Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches, and it says, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." Luke 2:14. I love that. And then it says, "May your Christmas be filled with the joy and spirit of the season." And I just really think I love angels. And they make me think of my mom, because she was my angel down on earth, and now she's my angel in heaven. So, and it says to order more cards, call toll free, blah, blah, blah. It's Food for the Poor Incorporated. So, I like the idea that the card that I received, the money that bought it went to help someone. And I really love the colors of it. So, there's my Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail 2 days in a row. Woo! Woohoo! I look a little better for this Happy Mail. So there's my Happy Mail. Thank you, Jennifer, if you're watching. Love it. Like I said, it's day 17, and I promised y'all could see, because the first time I was ever used Scarfie, Lion Brand Scarfie. There'll be a picture of hubby wearing it, but this is how my scarf, I didn't make it really wide because I wanted it to wrap around his neck to keep his neck warm. And it does. You'll see in the picture, but that's how it turned out, and I love it because it's black on both ends, and then the red, and then black in the middle, and I think that came out really nice. And what I used was a crystal bag-a-day kind of pattern, but I didn't make it as wide as she made hers, and it's like 5 single, 5 double, 5 single, then the next one is 5 double, 5 single, and it goes, it's just a repeat. And I think it came out really nice. I like the way it's like got even. So yeah. So there's my FO, y'all. I'm on fire. No, I'm really not. I got a lot to do. So there's his scarf. He was very happy when I gave it to him. But I was going to record, but he does my videos and he watches them because he is an awesome husband who watches his wife on YouTube. And so I knew he'd see it, and I wanted it to be, so he opened his lunchbox and it was there, and so today I'm showing it to you, and there'll be a picture of him with it on in the pictures in my video. So, there's Vlogmas Day 17. I went to go visit a friend today. She has COPD. She'd been in the hospital with pneumonia, and I don't know if y'all know, my mom passed away from COPD. So, this lady she's older than me, and she just kind of makes me think of me when I get that age. She's very blunt and just rough around the edges. That's me. So, but she just, I think also because she has COPD, we just clicked. We met when at the counseling office I go to. She was a receptionist. She doesn't work there anymore because of her COPD and stuff. And we clicked then. And then when she got COPD, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people feel this way. Well, my mom passed away from COPD, and then my mom's sister, my aunt, did. And so she just kind of has a special place in my heart because of that. And she'd been in the hospital, but I was feeling crummy, and I never go around someone with something like COPD because their immune system, I have a crappy immune system, but their immune system, they catch everything. And if it's some kind of upper respiratory, it almost always puts them in the hospital. And so I just don't go around them when I'm sick. So I didn't go see her at the hospital. Plus, she was 2 doors down from the hospital room my mom had been in, and I just couldn't, not this time of year especially, I couldn't go. So when I finally got to feeling better, I went today. I went to visit her, and I know I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking everywhere. I'm kind of flaky today. But, so I went to go visit her, and I had a really good, 3-hour visit, but I really should have been crocheting. But I wanted to give her all of my time and attention. So I had a very good visit. I gave her some mug rugs for Christmas, because she's just one of those ladies, she's not real much, she doesn't But she does use coasters, and so I gave her some, and she loved the colors. And I took her some banana bread and a Christmas card. So I was happy. I was glad I went to visit her, and I'm hoping, like, after the beginning of the new year, I can go visit her again, because I love her dogs. I'm an animal person. If I like... Okay, I love all animals, but her dogs love me back, and so that's good. Not all dogs love people, but they're very loving. One's a corgi mix, and she's a hoot. She wants me to bend over and rub her belly constantly. And then the bigger one's a collie, and she acts like she wants to eat you when you come in, but then she wants all the attention. So I enjoyed all that. I enjoyed my visit with my friend. I enjoyed getting to love on her dogs. I got covered in her hair, and then when I came home, my dogs were just sniffing me and looking at me like, you traitor. They were kind of mad. But they're over it now. They have to get over it. They live here. So, and I wanted to also address one little thing. This one's really not about mental health, except for I've had a few people unfollow me since my video about PTSD and stuff. And that's okay. But I'm sure that they're wondering, well, what is the correlation between mental health and crochet? When I'm really sad or I'm stressed, I can lose myself in a project, and the whole world goes away at that moment, and I'm focused on something, and I can think about that, and it helps all the other stuff in my head. Or if I'm in a place where I feel a lot of anxiety in public, I can focus on my crochet and not worry about if I'm going to run into so-and-so, or if it gets really crowded. If I just focus on my crochet, I can wait till they call my name or it's my turn. So I feel like that's my way, one of my coping mechanisms for my mental illness. It's not true for everybody, but I just wanted to say that, and that I'm still struggling with the holiday seasonal blues, whatever. That I think mine's more linked to missing people in my life at this time of year, because I never did get really depressed at this time of year until my dad passed, and then it got worse after my mom passed. So I think mine's more missing. But there are people that literally just get depressed at this time of year. Well, that, and I hate to drive. I hate to drive this time of year, because everybody's in a hurry, more than usual, to get somewhere that they're just in a hurry, and they drive like idiots. And so I get filled with anger when I have to drive. So today, visiting my friend, I grabbed a few things I needed at the stores, and I came home and laid down because it was mentally exhausting for me. The drive more than anything else, because people are dumb when they drive. So there's my little rant for today. Dumb drivers, especially at holiday time. There you go.
Talk about your shirt.
Oh, my shirt. I was like, why is he... I thought something was wrong with my clothes, y'all. I was like, what? So, oh, he wants me to talk about my shirt. I got me and my sisters all one, because my sister had sent it to me, and it says, don't make me act like my daddy. I'm the one that acts the most like my daddy. But my sister liked it because my mom and dad were like yin and yang. Like they say opposites attract. That was true. My dad was a very harsh, grumpy man who used a lot of bad words and had a very bad temper. My mom was the calm one. If she said there was three, I won't say them because some people don't like cuss words, but there was 3 words, and they're not really bad cuss words, but they're cuss words. And if my mom said any 3 of those, you knew to hide, because she was very, 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 very angry if she said one of those 3 words. My dad used every cuss word, and I think he even made some up. But my mom, she used one of those we knew to hide, because that meant she really had and she hardly ever lost her stuff. So there you go. So, and so I'm like my dad, because I lose my stuff all the time. But... so, and my sister, me and my sisters are all a little bit like my dad, but I'm the most like my dad. And this is just kind of like because my mom would always just tell me that Ray Williams, that was my daddy's name, Ray Williams was coming out of me. I'd like to think that my heart is like my mom's. She was a very kind, gentle person. I act accordingly. If you're a to me, I'm be a back to you. I just feel like it's, paybacks. You wouldn't be that way to me, I'll be that way to you. But if you're kind and sweet to me, I will be kind. And people, I'm not just out there being a jerk for no reason, because there are people who do that. But don't act like my dad. Don't make me act like my daddy. That is a very good saying, because my dad, let's just say there's some stories with shotguns and him wanting to shoot people. And yeah, he was, let's just say the crazy side of me came from him. And I don't use a shotgun. I don't have a gun. Probably there's a good reason why I don't have a gun. But my dad, we lived in an itty bitty tiny place called Grady, New Mexico. And my dad was known for no one really wanted to cross him, because he wasn't eccentric crazy. He was just, it is the way it is. And if you crossed him, especially if you messed with one of his kids, someone he loved, that was it. And that's kind of me. So this shirt fits me. It's kind of a warning to people. But I also got my sisters. We got together on the anniversary of my mom's death this year. It had been a year. And this summer. And I had gotten me and my two sisters, a shirt like this. And I wear mine all the time. Because, well, most people that I know now didn't know my dad. But those that did, I get scared when I wear this shirt. But there's a little story about my shirt. I love t-shirts. And I like ones with sayings. And I love ones with rock group. I just love t-shirts. And so this is one of mine. Don't make me act like my daddy. Because he's pretty crazy. And no one really wants to see the Ray. Because my name is Neva Ray. So no one, my dad's name is Raymond. Get it? No one wants to see the Ray come out of me. There's a reason for that. And so yeah, there's a little tidbit, little history on me. My dad was crazy. My mom was a sweet lady until she had way too much. And then everybody wanted to hide. Like I said, happy Vlogmas Day 17. Really thought it was 8. I'm off on my days. I don't know where I lost a day. Or gained a day. Or I don't know. My days are all off. I'm glad I know it's daytime and nighttime. That's a good thing, right? So, I've got to get to crocheting. Because, that's what YouTube, this is supposed to be mostly about. I know there are people who also started following me so they could get tutorials. I'm going to start those after the first of the year, because I have so much crocheting to do up until Christmas. And then I'm going to take a little break. Not necessarily from YouTube, but I'll probably crochet, but just leisurely. It won't be I have to do this. Because then, if I don't do that, then it becomes a job instead of me enjoying it, and I hate that. So, after the new year, I will start doing tutorials. I will find a way to do it, and hopefully I'll at least do one once a week. So, there you go. Have a great night. See y'all tomorrow. Bye!